There's no way he could have done that alone on his own. They washed that body, they clothed him, they embalmed him. He couldn't have done that on his own. So if he did that, or if he didn't, you have to say people who did it. People were there who saw them. All those people are complicit. So one avenue to get justice about this is through Darusha on Thursday. So I would expect the best of a legal representative to go there. That's an alternative. That's a way to get justice. Another way is Mama Mohbad. She's come on to defend Baba Mohbad. Get her arrested. Question that woman. Boss said they will come 100%. So
You see,
and then the third way
you see,
is the outcome of the the autopsy, whatever. If he says Mohbad died on Monday, then another way to get justice.
yeah, you see, let me just tell you something. When they are saying that Russia is the one that embalming Mohbad, I don't still believe. What I believe is those Muslims. They are the one that did all those
No,
things.
no, no. Hang on a minute. He said it himself. It's on Instagram. This guy mistakenly or
All those things they
unconscious.
can plan it. They can
Hang
plan it and just okay.
hang on a
You
minute.
said
Hang on a
it. You
minute.
said this.
Okay, unconsciously he came out and said, "I learned this from when my dad died." Blah blah blah. He said it himself. There's no way he can detach himself from that embalming now. All he needs to say now is, "It wasn't only me." There's no way that Russia can detach himself from that. He said it himself. He said it himself. And if it was if we're to be the imams or whatever, he needs to say. So they need to pick those up. By the time you pick 4 or 5 people up, you start getting to the truth.
Exactly. Exactly.
If Wahab Shitu works in that station on Thursday, that station will
Mm.
shake. He needs to be there on Thursday. Wahab Shitu needs to be there. Papa, I was saying something when you went to get your food or
But
whatever.
that is if the judge allow him to talk.
We're going to the police
Because
station. The police station on Thursday, not the court. The police station.
okay.
Papa, I said something whilst you were away. I was saying one avenue to get justice is this Darusha arrest, okay, and questioning, okay, because now from the post he put on Instagram, yeah, there's no way he can detach himself from I didn't embalm but he said it himself. So the question is, he couldn't have done it on his own. They washed that body, they sew a new cloth for that body for him, they wore that cloth for him, okay, before they embalmed him. Who were the people that actually did this with yourself? Those people are complicit. Then which people in the property at that time that saw you doing it? If you pack like 5 or 6 of them, we can get justice through that avenue. That's what. But I would expect Wahab Shitu to walk in there on Thursday, not honestly, because that's a way. We don't treat such matter with levity. We should be bringing the big fish out. Go do this for us. We pay you. I don't know why they're not doing it. And maybe Odumosu is like in-law to Muiwa. I don't know. Maybe he's shagging you as well. I don't know.
Are you saying that today, Thursday, something's going to happen? Which Thursday?
Oh, I thought the police said to Darusha to report back on the 2nd of May. If Wednesday is first, then 2nd of May. I believe the diary is mentioned
Yes.
that it's going back. Yeah.
Okay, you mean 2nd of May, Russia has to report back?
To the station with his lawyer.
All right.
And then we've got Odumosu going there as well. But it should be Shitu.
Yeah, things will be more clearer then. I like it when things are clearer, so that nobody can just come from the dark and begin to manifest. I'm done with manifestation. I want to face the reality. I want to confront the truth. If I fake my arrest and just not come on live stream for 1 week and make it Papariano has been arrested, it will go viral.
You like conspiracy too much. Conspiracy theorist you are.
I'm just saying it. I mean, anybody can do that. You don't know who do. That's what I say. Let's be confirming everything. Any person they tell you that is arrested, go and check, confirm it. People do so many things for their safety. At the time that Russia wanted to be safe, they just find one or two hosts. They give them some information. Everybody be preaching that Russia is out of the country. It's out, it's out, it's out. And people were preaching the narrative. I was asking questions here like mad. They said, Papadano, you will just sit down behind the scene, behind the camera, and be asking questions. You that you are underground, you are not using your sense. Me, I'm seated here, I'm using my sense. Sense will always lead all the time. Everybody have brain, but not everybody have sense. Convert your brain into sense. Use your brain to sense the situation. Sense it. Sense it, and then be calculative. I want to be doubting too much. I want to ask. Anybody who tell me that they are arrested, when, who, how? How did you know when, where?
But you need
Just
to
like the
understand.
club now.
You need to understand that. You need to understand that it's not every information that you need to put or you need to put in the public domain. Okay, because when you do that, okay, you actually open the other party, the other side to prepare. So I know how when you
In
want to
terms
have,
of
well,
what? In terms of
not.
what?
There's so many information you don't want to put in the public domain. So
That's
many
what I'm telling
information.
you. That every necessary information that need to be in the public, I question it.
Yeah, in this kind of case, it's going to be difficult for you to get the answers because they need to be like you have to keep those information for legal
Example now,
reasons.
let's say they come now. They said there's a guy they said is arrested. That I don't know him that much. The veteran. This guy that's arrested, who went there to check, who see me arrested?
Okay, I'll give you an
Ask
example
me.
now. I'll give you an example. I was on
Hmm?
a platform today. And somebody said, if they take Wumi's phone, listen, if they take Wumi's phone, yeah, and they check her browsing history over that period, she must have been browsing. How do we dispose this body? What do we do? She must have been browsing, and people have been arrested in UK and America because of that. Now, if Wumi listen to that now, she will just get rid of that phone and buy a new phone, and she will say, "I've been using this phone for 2 years." So there's some information you don't put in the public domain. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay,
Do,
again,
do you get my point? Do you get my point, though?
no, again, as I said again, you can always retrieve back that information. All you need is to get her Gmail. Just get her Gmail.
Well, I don't know the way Nigeria works. I don't know, but I know the phone. Once you have that
With
phone,
the
you
Gmail,
can
if you
retrieve
have a
anything.
Gmail, every phone use Gmail. This every phone use Gmail to access the internet. Okay. Now with the Gmail, you just go to her history.
So what if she changed her Gmail to something else?
Eh?
A new phone, a new account.
No, you'll be able to know. You'll be able to get her Gmail.
How?
Hmm?
If she says, you know what, this is my Gmail, this is my phone. Meanwhile, it's actually a new account, a new phone.
Then you have to make research. You have to make research.
That's a long thing, Baba. That's a long thing. That's a long thing. I would have preferred that guy not say that thing in public domain because that's the joker. Okay, you can get her
Okay,
to
but I
that.
will tell you something, right? I will tell you something. There are so many ways to get something from somebody. You can
We're
still
talking of
get
Nigeria. We're
that.
talking of Nigeria.
Let me say something. This is why I'm saying this. Why? If I want to get some certain information from you, I know I will get it. I'll go around you several times over the same information. It may be through her phone numbers. Her phone number is already there in the public. She used number to open Gmail, right? Uh-huh.
Okay, fair enough.
Exactly. The technology is connected. Something must always bring something.
Yeah, even that CCTV, even if they destroy the what's it called, the memory card or whatever, there's a way to retrieve. I don't know what the police are doing, honestly, because ordinary telephone forensics, we're gonna get answers to the questions we've been waiting for a long
See,
time.
just man, don't disturb yourself. The investigating police officer, that's the IPO, the investigating police officer, I don't think at this point they don't know what killed Mohbad. So you tell them to go all of this round. I don't think this is Nigeria. They are so smart to understand all of these things that you're talking about. For you to be understanding it, they understand it more than you and me that is here. There's
Anyway,
one thing called not wanting to do it. Know it, but not wanting to go there. Do you understand what I mean?
Papa, yeah, I get your point. What me, I
Yeah,
didn't
they
but what
don't make it look like they don't know. We make it look like they don't know, right?
they
That's the
know?
biggest mistake. Not willing to do it.
Yeah,
As
nothing go
things
sweet.
stands now, all these guys in this crime, in the commission of this crime, phone was used. Nobody should tell them to go and get all of those
Of
records.
course, of course, of course.
But they don't want to go there. So
Wow. Anyway, before me I go bed, wetin go sweet my mind be say, wetin go sweet my belle be say, come 15th of May, hopefully, okay, they will say Mohbad died on Monday. And the next question is, Mrs. Wumi, why didn't you report to the police? And then everything goes scatter. Now,
once they say he died on Monday, police
that's
is
it.
bound to arrest all of them. All of them, police spending all of them, they are bound to arrest all of them.
And then when they arrest all of them, that guy that said at the hospital, I saw Mohbad. He took a picture with me. They should match his voice. He will be among them.
That voice looks like okay, anyway, let me not cause drama. I wanted to cause someone's name here, but let me not cause drama. I like to play a lot. Play is part of what sustains the show.
Yeah, because medically as well, we should be ready. Because one of the hospitals he was taken to said he came in a locomotive state, locomotive, I don't know.
The second hospital, that is Perez
Okay,
Medcare.
okay, yes. Okay, and they put that in a statement. And that will be between 4 to 14 hours, I believe so. Okay, so that is actually one evidence, most likely that he died on Monday as well. Because
Yeah, actually, in that place, at around 3:43 p.m., they were in the first hospital, Kuramit Hospital. They said Mohbad was brought in dead. Like this person you brought was a dead man. Then now they were not satisfied. They went to Perez Medcare, the second hospital. That one recorded 4:30 p.m.
yeah,
Mohbad was brought in on that day, Tuesday. Again, in the word of Adura, that they just put a pen touch on the eye of Mohbad. They said, this one don't die, now.
can you imagine? Can you imagine? I think
Tete,
the
tete.
rationale between, I mean, the rationale taking Mohbad to the hospital was just to, like, oh, we tried to take him to the hospital, and that was the voice note. Like, oh, I took a picture, blah blah blah. They were thinking the hospital wouldn't put out any statement. You get my point? Just
It is either
died.
that guy. It is either that guy died at home or he died before he got home.
Mohbad. Mohbad
Yes,
died
that's what I look at it.
somewhere around Monday noon. From my own investigation, I think he died around Monday noon. On the 11th of September. That's my belief. And the story that we put on the bike is just ridiculous. How can you put a dead body on the bike? That's ridiculous. That just see that with me, girl. Yeah, God in heaven. Who deserve an award? So game changer for
And
us now is,
they all maintained it. They all maintained that story. The
and
bike.
then again, the Baba Mohbad lawyer, they need to take note of this. The stars that were saying Mohbad RIP in the midnight between Monday evening and Tuesday morning. People are already wishing Mohbad or wherever RIP. So those are some evidence you can put out. Say that because I don't know what the government will do. I just hope they will do the right thing that he died on Monday. Because come on, if he died on Tuesday, the clothes you buried him in was it done on Tuesday as well? So quick? How can somebody died on Tuesday in the afternoon? You embalm me on that Tuesday? No, come off it. No, no. And then Mama Mohbad's sister that said I saw blood. Did she see blood on Monday or Tuesday?
But again, and that thing that continued to disturb me when they said Baba Mohbad wrote a petition on the 25th of March, and few days later he followed up with the petition. Now he went to write statement. What statement? He already have a statement with the police already. And the statement he has with the police, like, didn't he state there that his son was embalmed? Because there's another issue I have with this man is attending to this case. I don't know what they are telling this man. At the time this man went to the police station before the inquest, the man didn't talk about the blood that he saw. Imagine. I don't understand this family. He didn't talk about that blood. Now, believe me, maybe he didn't talk about the embalmment as well. I'm telling you, he may not talk about the blood and the embalmment. He may not. Because if in his statement that he gave to the police at that time, there was embalming and there was blood, I see no reason why they would not detain
Paparano,
that.
if he didn't do that, it's understandable. I tell you why. Imagine the shock. It's human being. Imagine the shock.
Shock, like
Oh,
I would see
shock. I
you
mean,
are looking
shock,
for
shock.
10 days later, or about 9 to 10 days later, you are still in shock. You cannot tell what you see. Come on now.
It's
This
most
thing that we
likely
are saying is
fake.
not good now.
It's plus.
In America, that's how you guys do your things. Please now, Let's help our people friend here now. What is not right is not right.
See, you have a point. But what I'm saying is human beings are different. This guy was his best friend, his star son, and he died just like that. And it could take him 2 weeks or whatever to even get his senses back. So I'm not gonna blame him for that. I'm not gonna blame him for that. Honestly, he should have done so. But as a human being, I wouldn't blame him for that. It's not easy. You know, I can't just imagine myself. My dad died at the age of 79. 1 year ago, I'm still feeling the death at 79. Imagine your young son who is beginning to make it. This guy is more talented than this Burna Boy on this stuff. He doesn't even buy music. He can sing anything, Fuji, Apala, anything. Mohbad is that good. Super talented guy. And you just take him like that. I understand the fact that at that point in time, it's mental health, it's not easy. Imagine he had to walk from there to Ikorodu that midnight. All
These emotions you are bringing in, it does not gonna get things done right. Okay,
I'm not in the legal
it's not
team.
gonna get things done.
I'm not in the
All
legal
of us
team.
must learn together. We must learn to pick up our senses. This is not the first time this man is having experience of death in his life. Even me, myself, and most of us who are here. So we have to learn to do the right thing and not let emotions drive us. Problems do come, but we must learn to take heart. We
But
don't
you
lose
need to
all our
we take
because
things differently.
we are
We take
facing
things
problems.
differently. We are different. We are different. We are different. But hopefully, don't worry, Papa. Hopefully we get the right result. And then they start making arrests, and then we can start drinking and watching.
Has this person spoken? This person, general, has he spoken?
No, no, you can get him to speak. And then we got Forbes.
General, wife, can you speak?
Oh, sorry. I'm almost sleeping. Sorry. Thank you very much. I really appreciate because you guys are doing good work. But what I would like to say may be quite different from what you have been discussed, but because you have really analyzed and said way forward about these things. But I would like to talk more on the security of the people that are doing justice for Mohbad. I've been following this thing from onset, and I know how many people that are involved, and I know the anti-justice as well. But I want you to know tonight that a prize has been placed to everybody that are doing justice for Mohbad, according to my observation. Now, let me tell you my point.
Including me.
Everybody, my
Including
observation. Let me tell you why I say that. I
go
don't
on,
know
go on.
who must have been screen recording this thing now, but let me just tell you.
Go
Check
on.
Arifa's arrest. I know there's somebody behind that. And later on, somebody came out, called himself whatever, Kunibaji and all that, said he was the one. That is number one. Number two, I don't know, maybe Veron arrest is true or not. That one is that. Then now check, there is one lady for Buki Jesse. You understand? There somebody over there as well call maybe what was this woman's name? Was the one they assigned to her to bring her down. But what I'm trying to say in essence is that either by price or by threat, they are trying to shut people down on this particular justice for Mohbad. And a group has been, there are some group that have been divided on everybody that are doing justice for Mohbad. So I don't want you guys to let me use the word guard on this particular thing because they are looking for a loophole to arrest. They are looking for a means to place a price, like some people that wants to collect money, some people that wants to maybe that will
Go
fall
to
for
jail.
trade. So I just don't want you guys to lose guard. And let's talk about Mr. Muyiwa as well. I think same thing is happening to Mr. Muyiwa. Maybe he has been contacted and they've tried to negotiate in one way or the other to compromise this particular justice for Mohbad, because that is what I'm seeing. That's the action that I'm seeing through, his attitude towards this justice for Mohbad, because he's trying to manipulate some things and all that. So I don't know because he's trying to bridge the cooperation between people that are doing justice for Mohbad. and he's trying to fix his own interests for people to follow. So I don't know how people, maybe the legal team and all that, how you people that are doing justice for Mohbad can, reframe so that everybody will be on the same page. So that is just my observation. I'm just using this platform to pass information to those that are doing justice for Mohbad against the anti-justice to be well cautious about the information they will be passing out and how they will go offline to have a one voice in order not to lose guard. So please, that is what I just want to say so far. And I really appreciate the way you guys are going and the analysis and all that. So God will lead us through to get justice for Mohbad. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello, Forbes, are you there? Dr. Esther, what you are saying right now, they are going to call you anti-justice. I hope you are ready for such name. I hope you are ready for such name. Dr. Esther. Hmm?
I know. And those are just my personal thoughts. I didn't mean to put it out there, but I had a lot of reservations. I'm telling
You
you.
know you're not allowed to think, you're not allowed to think differently.
Oh, no, nobody can put me in a box. So I
They will
think
call
very
you
wide.
anti-justice. This is the problem. This is what me I was going through all of this. When you think a little bit different, anti-justice is what they will tell you. And
I, I'm,
it's crazy.
I'm a deep thinker. I'm a very deep thinker. And I thought and thought and thought about it. I know that I can never know the feeling of losing a child. And I know
Mm.
you have that moment of shock, the initial shock, and the grief, the pain, and then the acceptance, the stages of grief. We go through it. But later on, when our eyes begin to clear small, small, when I'm able to pick up a microphone and sing in a studio, at that time I'll be able to think a whole lot of things and begin to, I will sing like a canary. I would say a whole lot. You see, it was like we, the public, were actually pushing, what word should I use? We were pulling information from him. He will say something, and I can't begin to mention some things now. But sometimes he will say something, I'll say, he's just saying that now? After months and months? Why didn't he say this before? So I had those thoughts run through my head, but I don't want to blame the man. I don't want to, because he's going through pain, and we react to pain differently. We heal differently. And then he's not very, it's not very literate enough to know that every iota of information supplied is important for the case, especially when you have the masses behind you. We depend on you to give us information. At least what you know. Just give us what you know, and then we know how to run with it. But another time we will do an interview, and then we will hear a new thing, and then we say, oh, so that happened, and stuff like that. But I'm not crucifying him. I feel for him. I help in whichever way I can to him. But it's just frustrating. I was a little bit frustrated initially at the beginning of the case. That's just what I want to say.
All right, thank you very much. So these are the things that I see all the time, every day, being hours on the case every day. In fact, I grew up in this case. If I were to be doing a do-it-yourself, maybe a particular IT skills, or maybe I meant a particular skill for 9-8 months, I would have gone far. So that is something about this case. Like all of these things, you see it there, but if you ask questions, you talk about it, some persons will just shut you. Don't talk about it. We have taken care of it. I was like, I always went crazy in the hands of all of these guys. And if anybody was still angry why I was against the GoFundMe, I pray that person be in my shoe. You will understand why. Their behavior is not really encouraging. One is not the issue, but be plain enough. You want help from the public. Don't make the public into your purse. Let them help you for the reason which affect all of them. That's justice from Mohbad. If you want anything after them, then request. People will find a way to give to you, but don't try to create some waste. It means you don't sorry your situation. Yeah.
Anyway, that's how there right now. So I don't want to think further than that. I am no more in that on that level. I am so much with him in empathy and in sympathy, and we're going to get this justice by the grace of God, for him, for us, for Nigerians, for our youth, for the future of Nigeria, and for the safety and security of our children out there, future leaders of tomorrow. Justice for Mohbad is justice for all. We are
Yeah.
right on it.
And most especially, if you the people that allow these guys to be spoiled are these hosts who worship them, who do not understand, who themselves have not drawn a strategy how we can really win this case. Me who is here, maybe the reason why I'm speaking like this is because I face anti-justice people all the time. I face them, I know how eager they are, and I want to beat them to their game. I want to have them hands down. Okay? And no matter how much we love, we play, because I know that they are wrong. They may not understand that what they are doing is wrong, but anybody who has understanding know that what they are doing is wrong. So the only way we can beat them is to see that we supply ideas to help our team and get this whole thing resolved. But when you give out your idea, they say, why must it be you bringing ideas? Who are you? What is, oh my God, I mean. So we are waiting until 2 weeks from now. That's what we have to, there's nothing anybody can do right now. Just wait until 2 weeks from now. Let the government result comes out first. They will know what to do next. That's where my hope is right now, on the government.
To actually think that the people present in that house on that night when Mohbad died, most of them are under 30. That's another reason we should get justice. Imagine Darusha 24, 25, Mohbad 26, under 30. If you can commit such a such a crime at that age, and then she showed you furu, omo, and only madako. In fact, their uncle go big past Oka.
Darusha is older than Mohbad by some months.
I think 27 or 20. Yeah. Imagine they are all under 30. Come on. Nigerian, when they need to do something, because the future is not looking bright. Oh, if under 30s can do this, covering up, playing everybody, oh man, God, what for go and puzzle and then try to solve it. It's solved. They need to do something, man. The future is not bright. Not only about the government, under 30s. And again, Paprano, one thing came to my mind is if the guy died on Monday, which most likely he did, what did the nurse come to do on Tuesday? And then look at this. After he was exhumed, after he was exhumed, like 9 days after, 5 days after he was exhumed, police went to that house and they found syringes. Don't you think the syringes were planted there? I can't hear you.
I say it looks like police know about all of these things. It looks like they know what they try to make they try to teach them how to do it. Because me as a police, I will get mad. Going there 9 days and you keep all those things. I will arrest all of you guys. From there, I will know you guys you are messing with our brain. You take away camera, you take away important things. You now leave these ones and they play. I will write that against you, suspicious.
Yeah.
All of you
Yeah.
will be
Most likely the syringes were planted there just to divert attention away to the nurse. But that nurse, it's quite interesting. I'm interested. I want to know what the nurse went to do on Tuesday.
You're not the only one. Which I want to know, what did she went to on Tuesday? What? And that is a worry. Nurse, what did you went to treat there? Tell us. But nurse will not tell you. Nurse too is part of it.
Maybe she went there to give injection for the embalmment. No one knows.
Exactly. Maybe nurse is, thank you very much. Maybe nurse embalm Mohbad.
Okay, and if she goes down, she has to mention names.
But
Anyway.
at the end of the day, the people who can save this case are the police. I will just tell you the truth.
Yeah.
If the police tell her that no matter what anybody say, don't talk, we are the one who can save this case. It's in our hands. Cooperate with us. God help us. We have a country.
We deserve a trophy. See the twists and turns, man. No.
Nobody, bro, it's not about that too. Nobody that we know very well that they are going to be sentenced to death by hanging, that will not do everything.
True though. From ear infection to Sam Larry and Naira Marley to Prime Boy stabbed him, now to the nurse. Now the question is, the nurse. So a nurse comes to your home, injected your husband, and he died, and then you let her go.
Just imagine.
that is not even, you let her go without even following the police.
Just imagine. That's against section 14. It's against section 14 of the Lagos Corona Law.
You just say thank you, nurse.
Not reporting a death.
Yeah, thank you, nurse. You can go now. That's not possible. That's not even plausible. No, that didn't happen.
The nurse will say, "Can I go now?"
Taloma Fanos Elashoya to my Geleyin. Call the police. You let the nurse go. First week, nothing. Second, until after they exhumed Mohbad, that's when the nurse started coming. Oh, the nurse came. It was the nurse. How come you let her go?
Even the nurse, they would have lied to her that we are moving you to America. Don't worry. The nurse went to meet herself in Kirikiri. All of them, right? They would have promised them a lot of things, heaven and earth. Only if that nurse can tell us the truth. When I even see the face of that nurse, her face look like this is not her first time. People like that can never tell you any truth, even if you are killing them.
I have to laugh out loud at that. I've been laughing. Oh boy, if only she could tell the truth, right?
When I saw the face, I gave up. I was thinking it's gonna be someone with good faith, with church face, good Christian, that gonna help us. She looks like a smoker.
No, a weed smoker. Her face gave her away.
Like a drug dealer.
I can laugh.
But I tell you what, if they want to do their job, she will confess now. She will confess. She got no choice. What she protect her long sin. Me, I just want to ask her one question. I beg, who you call inject on Tuesday? Just tell me, I beg. She not dead body inject. or the African act film movie. I don't know. You know, and that people with the people where they shake that hand. You know, some Mohbad don't even die, then they shake that hand. Oh God, God. But boy, you know, came to the wrong
That's
family.
No,
my story.
somebody,
You know,
somebody
I
was shaking their
actually I pity
record
Mohbad.
video.
Wallahi. I mean, there is no moment of his lifetime
Togbado.
that he actually enjoyed just
No,
tiny shaking bits.
no,
Not even when we were told he was in London, he was there in fear and trembling. I mean, it's so painful, and that pain, it's really pierced through my heart. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe the way I feel is different from every other
As a
person I
good
do.
mother, a good mother, that's why.
Really? Do you know somebody, all these stupid people, they were like, what's your business? And go lock 50 carats gold. I should go and bring my 50 carats gold to measure against their 20 carat gold, that their 20 carat gold will beat my 50 carat gold. I'm like, what's wrong with people? Is it by carats of gold before you can fight for justice? Or by yes, when some people were saying, "Oh, she lives in Abeokuta, she's selling okirika." Is it by your profession you can? I don't understand the way people think about these things, the way they come into this, and what the dirtiness they bring into these things. No heads at all. Ó dẹ̀ máa ń dùn mí gan because káàtì ẹ̀ ní wípé when that boy was in his teenager at least ó gbádùn ayé ẹ̀. There's no moment this boy ever enjoyed his life. Look at the narrative. They said Baba ran upstairs to go and get the gold. So they think Mohbad has a gold and he was suffering and living in Bella's house. All those things you see them, apart from the one Davido and maybe Burna Boy, all those people have. The other small boys, they are all costumes, they are fake. And a man that's coming from Ikorodu went through that, got to Ishapa, London, waiting for them to take them to the hospital. When he got to the house, the first thing that came to his mind was the gold that the boy has. It's just so ó
Lady
máa ń dùn
Harris,
mí gan.
Harris, have you thought of the story we're told was that Baba never knew that something has happened to Mohbad, right? And he was told to go back at the
Yeah,
time he called. Now, how do we compare and contrast that when you put it side by side, the statement of Prime Boy saying when Mohbad died, he called the man and he told the man that have you heard about this and this and this that they said has happened? And then the man said, I'm on my way going there. Then he kept calling. Then the man said at another point, I am there now, that I just got there. Then after then he was calling, he did not go. So now the question is this: are you aware of that statement from Prime Boy?
no.
Okay. Prime Boy said so in a live video. Who else is aware of that statement here? Who else hear Prime Boy saying that? That he was on phone with Mohbad
I
that
see a no. I see
evening.
one no in the comment section.
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking for who else is aware of that statement, not who is not aware. Who else is aware of? People don't watch video. He was playing game with Perkins. He and Perkins was playing game and he was saying that. The video is all over the place.
I'm not
Yes.
aware of it.
Okay. Anybody who want to get it, call him.
I see two yeses here. Three. But we don't know if all these people saying yes, if they are Team Wumi. Like this Sean, I
Exactly.
think Sean is Team
What me,
Wumi.
what
Director is Team
saying,
Wumi.
I hear, yeah, do your research on that, but I hear Prime Boy saying it directly on a live show. They will, I mean, on a match between him and Perkins. And I think it was posted by Adenike or somebody. I don't. Adenike, is Adenike here? Somebody should have it now.
So are you saying, Papariano, that there is a video with Prime Boy and Perkins playing games and narrating how he told Baba Mohbad that something had happened to his son,
Exactly.
and they were playing a game? Is that
The-
what you say?
Yeah,
just like
I think I
when I
saw it
say
on
game.
Facebook yesterday.
Like a chess game?
Thank you very
That's
much.
like a chess game. Is that what you're saying?
No, not chess game. Like, there's what they call game. Like on TikTok, two persons say, give me. Like one is on one side, the other is on another side.
Oh, okay.
Like battles, these kinds of battles.
Oh, wow.
I'm not
TikTok
in
game.
Wulu. I only changed my name. Okay.
You are
Um,
who?
I'm not Tim Wumi. I thought Lady Ari said so just now
Sorry,
that
what's your previous name?
Paulina. Mama Woto Woto here.
Now you be this. You don't go come again.
Mama Woto. I like that one.
I'm just cooling off at the moment. Yes, he did say
Pulling
so. Prime Boy did say so because from time to time when he's on his platform, I do go there. And it was with Perkins that day. He said, I think it's about 3 times when Baba was on the way, he called. Baba said he has not reached there, he's on his way. When he called the second time, he said he has not reached the house. And the third time, when he called Baba, Baba did not pick anymore. That was what he said. Oh, and it was on live where he was playing game with Perkins.
Okay, so what's
Somebody
that
should have
narrative
it.
heading to?
I want somebody to play the video. It's viral. It's available everywhere. Who has it? Who can help us get it? Anikisha, do you have it? Princess Anikishaya.
I don't have it, so unless I understand that story very well. Apparently.
Oh, you didn't. It's your first time to hearing it.
The one that I have was the one he was playing with Arifa. But even the one he was playing with Perkins, I guess I was there, but I couldn't get the question you were asking about.
No, he said he called Baba. He told Baba about what happened to Mohbad.
You mean Prime Boy?
Yes. This is how he started. This is how he started the conversation. He said he went to the last court, inquest. He greeted Baba. Baba did not answer him. That he felt like maybe Baba is still carried away by the false narrative that was told that he was the one that fought with Mohbad and whatsoever. And he said, well, he understands the man, but the man just need to also understand that he cannot do that. And he talked about how he and Mohbad is and everything. And then later he said, even that day that Mohbad died, that he called the man and he told the man that Baba, to read about this and this and this and this and this because he was shocked when he heard that. Go on, Pauline. Pauline, are you there?
He was trying to find out from Baba if it is true what he heard. He was trying to confirm from Baba if it's true. And Baba said he has not reached the house from what he said. It's not that he's trying to tell Baba everything. He was trying to confirm. Like when somebody calls you and tell you something happened, you will say, no. You try to call around to people who are more closer to that person. So that is from his own
That's
narrative.
why if you play that video, he said, mo pe mo ní pé ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan báyìí. That's why I want to play the video so that we don't overstretch it. In his own words. Okay, I guess he said something that the man could understand that a lot was going on.
Anyway, like I said, I have not heard it.
It's on your
But
phone, Papa. Sorry, which of my phone? Let me play it. I want to play so everybody will hear. It's like somebody have got it. Which did you just send it to me? Let me know so that I can play it for everybody. Because we really need to be careful. We must be extra careful. We are trying to find out what happened. àrọ́wọ́ ayé pé ọwọ́ ẹnìkan máa ṣe pé justice làwọn wà anybody tó bá fọ́ lọ́wọ́ sí á go down ẹ̀rẹ̀ máa pa ọmọ tó ń dàgbà ọmọ tó ń try láti fix life.
But Papa, what are you trying to get out of this video?
What
are you trying to get out of this video?
No, I'm coming. I just want to get it first. Don't underestimate anything in the investigation. Don't. Okay. Let me take my third phone. But don't worry, don't be shaky. Don't have emotions here. Let's just let's go and see what it can lead us to. I mean. Perkins. But I made this guy calm down. I should scroll until where now? I'm scrolling. Where? Okay. Let me play it. You understand? So if you want to won't reply me. One thing I'm gonna translate to English. Everybody, please just bear with us, okay? I'm gonna translate if need be. You understand? So if you want to won't reply me. One thing tí wọ́n ṣe wọ́n lọ bá lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn wọ́n lọ sọ fún lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn pé wọ́n kí bàbá Mohbad pé wọn ò dá mi lóhùn pé what's that pé ṣé bàbá yẹn ó sì ní lọ́kàn pé mo mọ ẹni tí ń pa ọmọ ẹ̀ ní ìgbà kan àwo kan lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn wá sọ point kan fún mi pé this man tí mo kí tí mi dáhùn yẹn pé kan tó ń rò pọ̀ wọ́n ní pé mo á ní bóyá kọ́ ní kan tó ń rò pọ̀ ẹ̀mí kọ́ pààrà fún náà torí mo àwọn point kan wà tí mi ń kákùn tó ń rò bá òṣọ́ máa ń láwọn ò mọ̀ mí ni àbáwọn gan ló yẹ kọ́ kí mi pé mo kú faradà mo kú kinní kan normal wá sọ point pé àwọn èèyàn ti ń bú màní yẹn online wípé bóyá wípé pa narrative tí woman yẹn lọ ń sọ ìyẹn woman tó lọ ń sọ trash yẹn tó ń sọ pé pé prime boy pé Mohbad family pé Mohbad mommy àbí báwo ló sọ pé tó ní prime boy mommy ìgbà kan àwọn kan you understand wípé number 2 wípé man yẹn lè má fẹ́ kí mi torí wọ́n sọ pé ó ti sọ pé kémi sá lọ you understand ó mọ ṣé ògbọ́kọ̀ tí wọ́n ní woman yẹn sọ ni tí woman yẹn sọ pé nǹkan ọkọ òun dé ńgbà tó lọ sí Mohbad pé wọ́n ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ní pé wọ́n ní òun kó ní kóun sá lọ wọ́n ní àwọn kan tí man yẹn kó pọ̀ nìyẹn pé tó lè jẹ́ ó fi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi. So imagine ohun tó ti lè mú kí màá nìyẹn kó máa bọ́ọ̀bù fún yàn torí ìkọ́ tó gbọ́ so kí wàá ní ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀. So ǹjẹ́ mo yẹn ní tàbá wá sàn láì bí báyìí tàbá ń sọ narrative àwọn èèyàn àmọ́ ọkàn tẹ́lómi fi ń gbé àmọ́ ojú tẹ́lómi fi ń gbé so we need to be careful about anything we say to people because ẹlòmíì bóun ṣe máa ń ronú ó yàtọ̀. I swear to God tí mo ń ṣẹ́ra ti sọ ni. So àtìgbà yẹn báyìí mi ìbínú sí máa mo ní àwòtọ́ dẹ̀ ni o ẹni tó ti lè máa sọ orúkọ báyìí ó tó kó bọ́ọ̀bù náà kó wà lórí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ nù tábà ti rí justice oníkálukú máa amend ibi tó yẹ kó amend right. So anything tó bá sọ ń pa máa ní èmi ò tẹ̀ ń kà kún mọ́ mú kọ̀ mọ́kọ́ ẹni ẹlẹ́ni lọ́ba máa gbé ní bàbá ò lè settle báyìí ẹni tó ń wá justice for me. Èmi àti bàbá yẹn ìgbà tí Mohbad kú yẹn ìgbà tó ní mo gbọ́ pé Mohbad is dead níjọ́ Tuesday tó pè mí yẹn I called that man Mohbad's dad ní pé ṣé lóòótọ́ ni news tí mo ń gbọ́ kinní kan bàbá náà àwọn náà ti débẹ̀ ṣé òun grab wọn náà àwọn ti débẹ̀ pé àwọn ti wà lọ́nà àjà àwọn ti fẹ́ débẹ̀ mo tún pè wọ́n kinní kan wọn náà àwọn ń lọ bẹ̀ nígbà àwọn ní pẹ́ débẹ̀
wọ́n tún pé wọ́n náà ṣe yẹn ń débẹ̀ ni nípa àwọn máa get back sí wa ìgbà tó máa yá mo wípé má ní o pick call mi mọ́ definitely wọ́n ti sọ news kan fún pa mi yẹn so grab so ìkan téèyàn bá gbọ́ ń pa àyàn lèèyàn máa fi ń hùwà síyàn ṣé oṣù òun gbọ́ mi àbí network mi ò lọ ni. ṣé òun àbí Perkins. Yeah, you. So mo ní nǹkan téèyàn tó bá sọ ń pa èèyàn lèèyàn máa fi ń react síyàn èèyàn tó bá rí ajá tó ń fún lóúnjẹ tó ń jù sí ẹ tó bá rí nípa ajá yẹn kọ́ dédé kó something is behind it. Ajá tó bá ń jù sí ẹ tó ń rí ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ń smile tó inú ẹ dùn tó bá rí tí ajá yẹn kọ́ dédé ń gbó tó fẹ́ gé ẹ jẹ yes someone is behind it you need to be careful. Ìgbà yẹn náà máa wà careful pé ọmọ ó ti dogun báyìí. Ẹ ṣe gift ńlá fún mi ẹ ṣe nǹkan ńlá fún mi ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ bọ́ yìí ẹ ṣe nǹkan ńlá wà náà. Ìfọ́ mi ni ọlọ́run mi lè parọ́ fún ẹ. People are in pain just because of this justice.
Whenever they do some night today, I was like, I'm always afraid of their night sometimes.
But then God said no, that moment the man was not with himself. Ó tọ́ nítorí nígbà ó lè jẹ́ nígbà tí mò ń pè wọ́n yẹn tó wá débi tọ́mọ ẹ̀ wà kò lè píìkì kọ́ ọmọ ẹkún ló kọ́ kù pain ló kù. Ọlọ́run ta ló mọ pain tí màá nẹ́gàn máa kọ́ go through pé òun yọ ọmọ ẹ̀ gan. Ògo ìdílé wọn Ọlọ́run ṣàánú mi má pa mí fún ìdílé mi ẹni tó bá ń ro kúrò mi báyìí Ọlọ́run bá mi já òkun ẹ̀mí ẹni ẹ̀ fẹ́ ní ẹ̀ ṣàtẹ̀gùn fún mi.
Amen. I need to.
People are wicked though. Be careful of people. I swear to God.
People are wicked. Wicked people.
Àwọn ọlọ́mọ ní Adégún, àwọn ọlọ́mọ ní Adéògùn, àwọn ọlọ́mọ á sọ é fún ẹ, wọ́n máa lọ sọ bí fún ẹlòmí, àwọn ọlọ́mọ people don't fuck with people, I swear.
That's the way I move myself away from them. Even most of all of them cancel me. Most of all of them, they cancel me. What I really love God about is God always
someone should snipe for me, man. What's all this? My Tarifa will be out, inshallah. Nothing is going to happen to him. My uncle rape, so everyone will be fine. I just want all these posters to be careful about what they say, about what they don't know. Because about mom, don't say shit. Be careful. Ariwo tí mo ti ń pa fún wọn látàárọ̀ nìyẹn.
All right. Now, did you hear that, Lady Harris?
Yes, I heard this. I've never heard this before. I didn't even know about this tape.
It's recently, before the arrest, after the arrest, sorry.
Whose arrest?
I didn't hear.
Before whose arrest?
After Arifa's arrest.
Oh, Arifa's arrest. Oh, okay. You know, there's a lot of arrests now. I don't know. Okay.
Later, I want to fake my own arrest very soon, so no problem.
You know, if you fake your own arrest, make sure it's really fake, because if it becomes real, they will not even care for you. You know, only very selected few of us that care for you. So don't stress us, I beg. Selected few. Only a handful will worry about you, you know.
Don't worry, I don't need anybody to worry.
They will not even worry. So,
no, don't worry. I don't need anybody to worry. I can handle my things. I don't need anybody.
So why fake your arrest then? Maybe you will fake it to make it.
Just to let people discuss, have topic, have new
just
topic.
To rest. And see how people will analyze you.
Exactly. Scientists.
Trust me, it's Team Justice that will even analyze you the worst. Believe me. Anyway, going back to the tape. I've heard it. I mean, what can I say? If you are a lawyer, you can say, he did not really say, Mohbad ti kú. So Kilongbo will be where everybody will lash on. Kilongbo, kí ló sọ pé ṣé nǹkan tóun gbọ́ ṣó gbọ́ pé Mohbad sick ó wà lọ́sípítù ni. So that would be the area. Hello, can you hear me? That would be the area people will lash on. Okay, because he was not explicit pé ṣé tòótọ́ ni Mohbad ti kú. So that will be the area, the angle I will latch on if I were to be in the if I were to be in the courtroom. So that is the only thing I can derive from that tape. Kí ni nǹkan tó gbọ́? Because even Prime Boy himself, the first time he come to, the first narrative he gave us when he came out after the event, it was not like this. Onígbà tóun ṣe fóònù gbogbo fóònù because his phone was dead and blah blah blah. Alẹ́ lòun gan fúnra rẹ̀ tó gbọ́. Because he said, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that his phone was off because by the time he came back to Ikorodu, his phone was off and it was way in the evening when he heard the story and he never said, mo pe Baba Mohbad. And I don't know, with his age, and them being party and knowing all these people, he's been with Bella Shmurda, everybody that went to the show, with his PA that picked up the bag and etc., with him having an exchange text message with Wunmi. If Baba Mohbad, truthfully, if Baba Mohbad will be the next person he will call to actually confirm the story. I mean, he has people in his age group in the Toma Koko more that we know the actual fact before Baba Mohbad. So, that's just going to be my own thoughts with this. Me, Moboya story, I can go with his narrative because everybody that is involved in this case, you, me, everybody on this panel list, everybody have a narrative that they skew their belief to. So for me, from what he has said, I'm not saying he's lying. That is his own narrative. But what? Kí ló gbọ́? Ṣé ó gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá Mohbad gbọ́ pé Mohbad wà ní hospital, that Mohbad is in the hospital? Is that what he heard that he was trying to say? Or pé Mohbad ti kú? Because Baba Mohbad told us that he didn't know wọ́n lọ́mọ sick and they took off. It was when they got to Osapa. At least I just read the petition for what's his name yesterday, Darosha. So I think I've refreshed my memory with that story. It was when they got to Osapa, London, that Mama Mohbad now called me, Ati wa nbi bai, ẹ wá mú wa, come and pick us. Then they said, oh, ara Mohbad ti ya, that they should head back home. And Mama Mohbad now collected petition or handed over that Mama Mohbad should hand over the phone to him. And he now said they should head home to the boy's house. So, ó depend lórí nǹkan tí ó bèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn pé nǹkan tó ń gbọ́. And me, this Prime Boy knows maybe 50% out of the 100% of the people in Mohbad's house that day. And he knows better people that lives in that vicinity that he can confirm the story from quickly. Not Baba Mohbad that is at Ikorodu. Àwọn tó wà ní Lekki ló máa kọ́kọ́ gbọ́. So the 1 or 2, 3, 4, 10 people he will call to confirm the story should be in that vicinity, if not right in that house. If not right in that house. So that's just going to be my own submission on the audio tape. And As any mother, you're already at Oshakpa, London. I don't think even anybody. Okay, fine. Tára ẹ bá ti yá anyway, mo ti wà ní Òṣàpá àbí Òṣàpá àbí kí náà ń pè. Òṣàpá, London. I'm already here. I must well just come straight to your house and visit you. I'm not going to go from whatever junction they were, go back home from there when Mohbad's house is just a stone throw from that location. So any reasonable human being, any reasonable human being. Hello? Hello? Can people hear me
Yeah,
or?
we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, it looks like the network is dropping people. Okay, any human, even unreasonable human being, if you are already at Oshakpa, London, and Oshakpa is a stone throw to Mohbad's house, the next thing you say, okay, mo wà nítòsí, let me just quickly say hello to you before heading back home. Being on the road for 3 hours, you won't just turn back. So that's not logical. Even if, as friends, even if I'm your friend, even if I'm Mohbad's friend, and I'm at Oshakpa, London, mo wò pé ọ̀rẹ́ báwo ni mo mà wá sọ́fíìsì kan ní Oshakpa ń bí báyìí ni, and I said let me call you and see if you are home since I'm in your neighborhood. Maybe I can quickly say hi. I mean, it's okay if you're not home. So even if you are just an ordinary person, just happen to be in that vicinity, and you know you have a friend in that vicinity, you can say, alright, how are you? I just came to your neighborhood here. I just said, if you are home, maybe we can just say hello and catch up with you and stuff like that. So I think that would be the the normal. I don't know if normal is the right thing to do. So I'm not disputing Prime Boy's story, but I'm just saying it's another narrative. People, especially Team Wunmi, they will probably enjoy that narratives just to crush Baba and say, oh, ọmọ ẹ ti kú because kìíní kan ó mọ̀ pé ọmọ ẹ ti kú. But to me, it does not make any sense. To me. Because Prime Boy, I don't know his kind of relationship he has with Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad is not the next person in line for him to call to confirm. Ó ní àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọ́n jọ wà ní age group that he can easily call. That they all went to the show together. That kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ọmọ tájọ wà ń show lánàá or ìjẹta dẹ̀ ni are impossible. Because initially when I saw his reaction, Don V, can you please mute? Thank you. When I had when all of this, when different narratives evolves, we all, dissect it, analyze it, we dissect it, and then the one you can hold on to, you hold on to it. The one you will trash, you trash them. To me, Prime Boy's first reaction to the death of Mohbad was abnormal to me. Because when you have psychology, when they evaluate human beings' behavior, there is what they call normal response. Normal response to events, to anything in life. You have normal response. Now, the normal response is supposed to be evidence-based, but it's not, but they are not written on concrete. You will have, let me say, approximately 0.03%, people that will not go in that evidence-based normal response. How your hormones, your adrenaline, your, everything, your neurons, how they will respond. When you have your flight or fight response, these things are science-based, but it's 3%, approximately 0.03%, people that will not respond that way. So because all this is scientifical, how when you're confronted with something, how your body will respond to it, how your brain will respond to it, how the neurons will transmit, how your adrenaline will kicks in, how you will activate your fight or flight response, and all of these things. So to me, his behavior when he was told did not match the evidence-based scientific response. Same with Wumi, did not match. And same with Mama Mohbad, did not match. Because you saw your son alive on Saturday, and you got there on Tuesday, the boy was dead, and you were standing in the street. And you didn't even go home inside to see. So that means she wants to tell us, the public, the whole world, that the last time she saw Mohbad was Saturday. That till today she has never seen his dead corpse, the body. Nobody, no psychologist or psychiatrist will believe that. No, it's impossible. I had one of this team with me on my platform the other day, and they were saying, oh, when Baba Mohbad saw his son, he was supposed to grab Wumi and, attack Wumi and say, Wumi, o ti pa ọmọ mi money. No, that is not true. That behavior you describe is a female behavior. That is the behavior that was supposed to come from Mama Mohbad. We all grew up saying men don't cry, men don't react. They might, put their hands across their waist, around their waist, or maybe make a fist and put it around their waist and be in shock, or sit down and be shaking their head. Even, let's say, everything, even in normal accord, and every reaction, the reaction you describe supposed to come from Mama Mohbad. So, I mean, there's been so 1,000,001 narratives attached to this case, and you have to filter through them and puzzle it together which way you think it goes. This your friend was on my platform early this morning, and and he asked a question. What was his question? His question did not make any sense. His question did not, I've even forgotten. The question did not even make, we were talking about the coffin. It was the pastor that broke his neck. I'm like, let's assume the pastor broke his neck, but this is a dead body. You can always just position the neck straight in the casket. Use your hand to, align the body in the casket. But it is obvious. It's not a rocket science. It is solid that casket is small for the body. Are people dropping us? The network dropping people? Can you hear me? Okay, it looks like people are hearing me because somebody said pastor cannot break neck. Okay, so people are hearing me. Is Papariano sleeping?
I hear you.
Okay, good. When this guy Wendy, yeah, it was did you hear Mama Lolade said it was the pastor that broke his neck? Blah blah blah, blah, talking fast, trying to so that people will not grab the fact in what he was saying, because when people talk,
that's him Wendy good guy knows little about this case. You usually don't quote him. They learn about this case here.
And I was trying to educate him, though. I'm not quoting him that even if the pastor broke his neck, if I want to tour his line, if I want to believe his narrative, but then you still can you can attach the head. Even let's even say the head came off the body. You can at least put it together and quietly or carefully position it in the casket casket, nobody will even know. You can just pretend to attach it together and make it look just like when you go for your CPR or something. You can easily put it, nobody will know that that's neck wall because it will be aligned straight in the casket. But there's no way they could have aligned Mohbad's body straight in the casket because the casket was small. Mohbad is 6'2". 6'2". The casket is 5'11" or 5'10" or 5'11". There's absolutely no way they could have aligned it. So therefore, I don't have to be there to tell you that factically the pastor did not do it. Àrùn ojú ni, kò tiẹ̀ ń ṣe àrùn ọpọlọ. It's not, you don't have to use too many intelligence to analyze it that it wasn't the pastor. Whoever, the initial person that put that body in that casket broke the neck. I'm not castigating anybody. I'm making statements of fact.
Lady Aris, please, before you carry on, you said something earlier which I want to go back to. Sorry, I didn't come up on time. And sorry, I have to cut you at this point because I want to say it before you go too far. You mentioned that Prime Boy's reaction or response when he heard his friend, died. In some cases, I've seen cases whereby when somebody die, either the person is really close to you or far from you. Some people's reaction, they might be in shock, whereby they are just looking and they can't even talk or say anything. So depending on what he responded to or how he reacted, because I don't know how he reacted or what he said after Mohbad died. But I've seen situations or...
What is your point? Because I don't understand what your point is or what your question is.
Okay, what I'm trying to say, there are some situations whereby when somebody dies, some people can just go numb straight away.
I said it to what I said. I said there are normal response, but there is percentage of somebody, it's not written on concrete. So what is your point for cutting me short?
Okay, my point is that, okay, in the case of Iya Mohbad, that she's saying she's standing outside, obviously as a mother, I expect more from her. But as a friend, there are some people that can just go numb, or that
that's your opinion. Let me just continue because you are not making sense to me.
How am I not making sense?
To me, maybe to other you are making sense. I'm saying something, you cut me short, you say you want to ask a question, then you're explaining, then your explanation was already embedded in my statement.
I'm sorry.
And you're just bringing us backwards. This is what drives me crazy on people.
Hold on, Lady Aris, you don't have to go, don't let us go that route. Okay, I respect you as a person. Don't let us go that route. Okay, please, what was Prime Boy's response at the time Mohbad died?
I don't know. Thank you for that question. Simple and short. I don't know. I don't remember.
But you are saying that his response.
Prime Boy's response was that when Prime Boy said in Yoruba, it was a video, and then he said, Etipabi, you guys have taken him away, right? You guys have killed him, right? Now you guys should fear God, though. God exists, though. You guys should fear God, though. God exists, though.
Thank you.
Go on from here, Loretta. Take it, Lady Eyes, take it easy, take it slow, please. Now we can understand. So go on.
I don't think, with what you've said, Pap, with what you said now, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. For somebody to say that, that means you know something, or there's something on the underground that has been going on either before or at that point in time.
Okay, you mean Loretta, take it easy.
Hold on. Let me take it.
I don't want you to. You are going.
No, hold on. Let me quickly say something. From what you said. Hold on, please.
You are so
from that. So that thing that this is to Loretta. You and I went to a party on Saturday, stroke Sunday morning, and we had a little altercation and we parted ways. And on Tuesday, you heard I'm dead. And your response will be, Etipabi, Etipabi. And then whatever additional stuff Papariano added to that. Well, I mean, you and I, we went to a party together. We had a little, disagreements, and we parted ways. Even the Monday, you wanted to come and pick your bag in my house, and you sent your driver to come and pick your bag, or maybe your wallet or your gilly or something. And on Tuesday, you heard I'm dead, and your response will be Etipabi. Etipabi. That's not a normal response to shock. I will expect you to be in a shock, not Etipabi. What?
Can I do?
It will be
Can I
what?
answer?
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Báwo ló ṣe jẹ́? No, you guys must be ayé ò ṣe báyé ṣe rí nìyẹn. Oh my, that should be your response.
Yes, can I
Not
say something?
Etipabi. Go ahead.
Thank you, Lady Rose. You see, I'm very, very much agree with Lady Aris from her perception and her analysis of Prime Boy's response. Loretta, you mentioned that some people can be numb. Yes, the way people receive shock are different, very different. Some people receive some news that will shock them to the root. They'll be numb. Some will break down. Some, they will begin to have a running stomach. They will begin to rush to the bathroom, and they will just develop diarrhea different ways. But you see, regarding Prime Boy, I don't want to be quick to judge, but there is a sense of aloofness which is so different from being numb. There is an aloofness. It's like a separation. Numbness, you'll be like short of words or not speaking much. You may not cry, you may not laugh. Some people will even go crazy at the moment. They will start laughing at a great shock. It happens. But there is something about Prime Boy's reaction that tends towards aloofness, like detachment. Kind of. I don't want to judge the boy, God forgive me, but I have my reservations. Lady Aries is on track for me regarding that. There is still something about that boy. That's what I want to say.
So, Loretta, how do you perceive? You mean when you say something has to be wrong, Loretta? Are you saying that Prime Boy's reaction was not good? Is that what you're saying, Loretta?
I'm not saying his reaction was bad. Okay. What I'm trying to say, taking Lady Aries back is just to, express or say that the way people react to things are different. If he has reacted in that way, does not mean, it means bad or is, in the other side. What I'm trying to say, because I've seen situations with my job, I've seen situations that, some people, they see somebody applying right in front of them and they are just standing. I've seen it not once, not twice, not 3 times. They are gone. They are just standing there. They can't even talk. They can't do anything. Some will be pointing, and it is the next person or whosoever comes there that is running around. And later you're thinking and you're calling the person, why didn't you do something? Why didn't you react? So I was only trying to, from what she said, so I was trying to find out from her, what did Prime Boy say that you're saying that, his response or, to Mohbad's spine wasn't good enough? Because some people can be in a shock state. Some people, they can go numb. So depending on how the person is or how the situation is. But to me, if Prime Boy I said what you said, like, Pap, what you said, if Prime Boy I said so, I don't think that is the only thing Prime Boy said. There's a probability he said something before that or after that. But for somebody's friend to pie and, him just saying only that, I don't think that is the only thing Prime Boy said.
If you watch Prime Boy's demeanor, even when he's talking, you cannot say that they used to be best of friends. They were so best of friends that they were more like brothers. They slept together in the same bed. They grew up together. He grew up with Mohbad together. There is that, you can't say that sense of loss, of deep loss. I'm not saying he should break down and then say, oh, and cry, no. But from the way he talk, from the way he expresses himself, even Baba Mohbad, as a grown man, an elderly man, sometimes you feel that shakiness in his voice. He brings it out even in his song, like the one he sang, Adabi, Adabi, Whoa, Adabi. If you watch him sing that song, you will know that there are hidden tears behind it. We expect more. Prime Boy is not in shock. No. It's like somebody just died and is explaining his own part, and nobody dare rope him into what happened. That is his stance. I'm not part of it. Don't rope me in, and it got nothing to do with me. I'm not saying something like, oh my God, I lost a lifetime best friend. This is a great loss to me. I've not seen him express, well, maybe in some nonchalant way he may express it. I don't want to judge the boy, but it's odd. Like Lady Erin said, everybody is just reacting oddly to this situation. Look at the way Mama Mohbad reacted. I can't even believe that a woman that gave birth to a child 9 months, even if it is a through operation, they brought the child out. There's still that connection, that loss. I don't see it in our reaction, in our, even in our expressions. I don't see it in our behavior, in anything. I don't see it. I just don't know. This boy just landed in the midst of the wrong family. Totally. Your husband is dead. You are in the car. You kept quiet. We're not hearing your wailings and your tears. We are not hearing nothing. And you are the wife. And then somebody is saying, oh, I saw him in the hospital. I saw him in the hospital. That means there is a plan for someone to be saying, I saw him in the hospital, until today we don't know that person. That means there is people they have connived together to make a plan to cover this up. It's so glaring. We are not stupid. Somebody is in the car, the eyes is swollen. The person in front of
Thank
the
you,
car.
Dr. Esther. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even from what Loretta herself said, from what she said, for Prime Boy to say Kebetikpa, there is some underlying knowledge, like Dr. Esther said, plot going on. Wumi tweeting or texting or IG and all those shit, and
Exactly.
they have killed him. Prime Boy saying Shebetikpa. Even Davido sending money because something happened to somebody now in 3 hours. Somebody is sending money for the burial or sending money for what? I don't think in this world we live in, somebody will die now. Immediately, somebody will be giving you money even for the, in as much as I love the fact that Muslims bury their loved ones right away, I don't think you are not a family member, you are not nothing, and you already sent 2 million for the burial, or to give Baba Mohbad pé ẹ gba owó yìí dání o kẹ́ lè máa rówó náà tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan o. I still don't get it. So there are some things that are not normal. A lot of things are abnormal that defile science, normal response in this case. Okay? Defiles normal science. Ṣé owó tán fún, ṣé owó pé kán fi san fún nọ́ọ̀sì tó wá parí iṣẹ́ yẹn ni? Because it has undertone to all of these things. And I mean, Loretta, you are entitled to your own opinion and your own analysis, but I'm talking science. All of this behavior, kì í ṣe pé okay, bàbá ọkọ mi dẹ̀ ti dé o. Let's assume they are even more, they are Muslims. Then my baba ọkọ now came o. Dájú báwo la ṣe máa ṣe, òkè aláti palẹ̀ mọ́ òkú yìí, òkè ọ̀la láti sin o, a ti ṣe meeting o, kò sówó ńlẹ̀ o, òkè o, báwo la ẹ jẹ́ kí n pè bóyá mo lè pe ọ̀rẹ́ ọkọ mi kan o, or something something something. I don't know where the Davido issue came into. Yeah, granted, we all know he's a philanthropist, but I refused to accept that there is no, something is not, there's no relationship. He is aware of some certain things. Owó tó fi parí iṣẹ́ ni o, pé job well done ni o, wọ́n ti gbé sí ni o. There has to be a payment for certain things. Definitely not for the burial, because I don't think Baba Mohbad has spoken to him and said, lówó tá a máa fi sin òkú, or lówó tá a máa fi gbé lọ sí mọ́ṣúárì. No, we have to remove sentiments in this case, because everybody tends to speak in favor of who they are defending. But ẹ jẹ́ ká kó ọ̀rọ̀ yìí sílẹ̀ ká tún gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣá. Wunmi, in my own opinion, òun ló pa Mohbad. So àwọn team Wunmi, you can start going gaga. Okay. Look at this is it's three of us here now. Loretta, or Dr. Dia, Dr. Esther Denny, yeah. Listen, Wunmi has a mother. Wunmi has a father. Before I will come here to be defending ìyá ẹ̀dá, bó ṣe máa gbé ẹrù ẹlẹ́rùrù tí máa fa tèmi sọ́wọ́. Why is your mother not coming out with a full chest? Why do we have to be analyzing here on this platform? Okay, go and bring the other voice. Okay, play it with this voice. Let's compare the two voices. Hey, it's that same voice. Hey, it's Mama Wunmi. Why can't she come out and say, èmi ni mo bí Wunmi, ọmọ mi ò tọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ọmọ mi ò lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Bí ògùn ẹni bá ń dáni lójú, a máa fi ń gbárí ni. I'm fearless. I've told you people times with that number. And I'm referring to Team Wunmi now. Ṣàbíyamọ lélẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ mi ló ṣe, èmi ni mo máa fi hàn. Because I will come out with my medium chest. My chest is not that full. I will come out with my medium chest that I didn't train you that way. I've always trained my people. Listen, to every action there is a reaction. I don't even tell them it's equal reaction. If my next door neighbor is a rapist and I have 2 girls staying with me, my daughters, 13 and 14, okay, living in my house, and my next door rapist is a rapist, will I be safe? Will I be safe? During Thanksgiving, we go give cookies to one another, pass cookies, and there will be no. When we and my husband, when we go on vacation, okay, we have a 13 and a 16-year-old at home. They should be okay, 2 girls, and we go on 1 week vacation. Will I be safe to leave them knowing that my next door neighbor is a rapist? There's so many things people, they are not saying beyond their nose.
Exactly. There's a whole lot of conspiracy around this.
There is a conspiracy.
It's a lot.
Wunmi no pa ọkọ ẹ̀.
And then they all behaving like
So
alien.
Team Wunmi continue to make a clip and continue to drag me and tell me, go and bring your 50 carat gold. Rubbish. I don't have 1 carat.
I don't
even
not be related to what we're talking about.
Go and bring 50 carat gold. Go and bring your mortgage receipt. I don't even pay mortgage. All my properties are paid off. Lobaton. And you said I live in a project house. So be it. If I live in a project house, I cannot identify what is true and what is false. Amawiru. That is why I said they are not being logical. They cannot discuss intelligently. I should go and bring my 50 carat gold to compare with their own 20 carat gold. They're accusing us. What is our business in this case? Hey, John Tori Olong, what is their own business in this case? Accusing you of the same thing they are guilty of. We are even better off. We are all lining up behind Baba Mohbad. Mohbad, Wunmi, 1-1. Baba Mohbad. Where is Iya Wunmi or Baba Wunmi? Angbeja Iya Wunmi ni. We are aligning. We have Mohbad in front. We have Baba Mohbad next. We are behind Baba Mohbad. You have Wunmi. Who else do you have behind Wunmi? Where is Iya Mohbad? Where is Iya Wunmi? Where is Baba Wunmi? Iya Wunmi has not come out to identify herself pé èmi ni mo bí Wunmi. Ọmọ mi méjèèjì yìí ló mu. Ikùn mi yìí ni mo fi gbé fún oṣù 9. Láyé ń bí kọ́ ọmọ mi ò lè ṣe é.
Exactly.
We have not heard such a thing from her mother or her father.
Who's shrouded?
That we spent 6 hours on this Papariano's platform analyzing Mama Wunmi's voice. Tó bá jẹ́ èmi ni mo bí Wunmi, need láti analyze the voice mi. I'm going to come out and say, crucify her. Mi ò kọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
For me personally,
I'm going to tell you, ọmọ yẹn, I know what my mother can say about me. If you go to my mother now and say, Eris did this, I know what my mother, I will 110% will tell you what my mom will say. Wọ́n sọ fún ẹ pé ẹ fi Eris sílẹ̀ tó bá lóun kọ́ lóun ṣe òun kọ́, she will die there with the truth. Ó tó jà rẹ̀ gbé ẹ má wọ́rí ń pa ẹ̀ ni. Tọ́ba wá ní nǹkan báyìí ni Eris ṣe ò á ní láíláí. Tẹ́ bá ní pé ó ń jà, ó ń defend òótọ́, mo gbà. Ipe ẹsẹ̀ pé Eris ló gbé yín ní gold, forget it. Láyé ń bí kọ́, ẹ wá gold yín síwájú. My mother knows each person's character. Pé ọmọ mi o, pé ó ń jà. Aṣọ̀tẹ̀ márùn ni. Ṣùgbọ́n pé ó gbé yín ní gold, forget it. Kò síbi tẹ́ lè gbédé láyé yìí. Kò wùn, kò lójú kòkòrò. Gbígbé bá fi gbogbo ilé ayé yìí ṣe gold. Kò jọ́ lójú. Kò ní nǹkan kí wọ́n lójú. She will tell you that with her full chest. But pé a rí ọmọ yín níbẹ̀ yẹn, ó ń gbèjà lágbájá, ó ń jà àjàfẹ́ kú wá ní iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ni
Lady
iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ni.
Aries, let me quickly interrupt you here, please, for a moment before I drop and go. You see, for me, what I like about this platform with Papariano is I like to know. I want to put myself I like to wear people's shoes so I can understand where they stand, how they think, where they're coming from. So I don't mind engaging Wumi's team. I want to know where they're coming from. What's their thought process? Why are they, defending her? Why do they have a standard?